Hey folks, welcome to session 2 in series 2. Here we're going to show you how to play in the key of C. Once again, keys are nothing more than just a starting point for your voice. It's finding a good range or fit for your voice. That's all that a key is. We could play, for example, Trip Around the Sun in the key of G. Now, if I was going to play that in the key of C, it would be gonna take a trip around the sun, take about a year before I'm done. The key of C, for me personally, suits my voice better. So I was finding what key fits your voice best. And so we're going to show you how we played our songs in the key of G and how we're going to take those songs and transpose, is a word, transpose them into the key of C. In the key of G. In the key of G, we gave you these chords: G, A minor, B minor, C, D, E minor, and F. That's what we were working with. So in the key of C, now you'll see underneath, I'm going to put the replacement chords. So under the G, it's a C, then D minor, E minor, F, G, A minor, and B. So anytime, let's say for the beginning of Trip Around the Sun, you initially played in the key of G, D, C, B minor, A minor. Well, that's all changed now in the key of C. In the key of C, you've started with your G, F, E minor, D minor. So what we're going to do is show you now all of the chords and how to finger. Some of them are the same. And we'll show you how to finger up these chords, so hang in there. Okie dokie. So in the key of C now, well, we already know C. If not, you've got to go back to series 1 and pick up these chords. Now after C is D minor. So D minor is fingered. Point your finger on the first string, first fret. Your middle finger goes on the third string of the second fret, and your ring finger goes on the second string of the third fret, and you use the four strings. So now you would play for your bass notes. You play the 4th string and the 5th string. Moving along now, you've got your E minor comes next. We already know how to play E minor. Then that brings us to F. Now F is a bit of a sticky chord because there's several ways to show you, but I'm going to show you the easier way. So these two strings, your E and your B string, these have to both be pushed down with your pointer finger. Next, your middle finger goes on the 3rd string at the 2nd string, or fret. Middle finger on the 3rd string, 2nd fret. And kind of like B minor, you've got your ring finger on the 3rd fret of the 5th string, and on the 3rd fret of the 4th string is your pinky. So now you've got all 4. Now this is a pretty tough chord for a lot of you folks. That one's going to take a lot of practice, eh? Remember your muscle memory and how these fingers will rest on each other. Just like the B minor chord, I had given you an option where this finger and this finger could be interchanged if that's easier for you. So I want to go through that one more time with you. So now we've got your pointer finger pressing down your first and second string on the first fret. Your middle finger is on the third string, second fret. Your ring finger is on the fifth string, third fret. And your pinky is on the fourth string, third fret. Or switch these two around if that's what you need to do. Now we could take this a step further. I'm only showing you because this is optional. You could bring your thumb up and get that to complete the chord. Now what a lot of guitar players are going to show you, or your friends are going to show you, that the actual bar chord is when people take their pointer finger right across all 6 strings, and then they put their middle finger on the third, the ring finger on the fifth string, third fret, and pinky on the fourth. So you've got all 6 strings are going to be played or closed. This is a bar chord. We're not going to touch bar chords, but bar chords definitely have their use. But that's down the road. We're campfire players, so we're playing it this way. We're going to switch those two up. So, after your F comes G. Now we already know that because we played in the key of G. So the only other hard chord now is after G is A minor. We know how to play A minor. And then is B. B is first string, first fret with your pointer finger. And then it is second string, third fret with your pinky. Third fret, third string with your ring, and third fret, fourth string with your middle finger. So those are the 3 chords. Let's go over the 3 chords that you're going to need, included with the chords we already taught you in the first series. So we've got D minor, F. So F, you're probably going to hit the 5th and 4th because I don't think that many of you starting out are going to get it with the thumb or reaching over bar chording it. So it's probably going to be the 5th and the 4th. And B. Okay, using these chords, we're going to get you going on a couple. We'll go back to our 3/4 time here and transpose with Mr. Bojangles. New man Bojangles in a dance for you. F. Worn out old shoes, silver hair, ragged shirt and baggy pants. The old soft shoe. Do Trip Around the Sun. Gonna take a trip now around the sun. Take about a year before I'm done. Why don't you come take a spin with me? Songs about hope for everyone, and together traveling harmony. Starting in F, but the key is C, horses and dogs. Horses and dogs and campfire song. Grandkids now they're giggling our names. That look in your eyes when we both realize just wouldn't change one damn thing. So what you can do with these, folks, is you can go back on my website. You're going to find some of the songs written in the key of C, and you can go through those now using these chords. So you're going to have a heck of a time probably with that F, and it's an important chord, so you really want to get that F. It'll come into play later. So our next session we're going to probably learn a few more songs, and then show you how to play with the drum machine, and then a bit on transposing.